Hello guys, it's going to be a memory today. It's a pretty small memory, but it's a great memory. It's probably, as a kid I didn't have many happy memories, but this was one of them, and it was one by myself as well, which is a kind of uncommon. But I remember we used to be in this house, and there was only 2 rooms, and there was, what, 4, maybe 5 of us living in this house? I actually don't know. I feel like it could have been 4. Anyway, when Anne was over, and there was this room, and it didn't really have much in it, honestly. I think it was like a mattress on the floor, but it was quite a small room, and we had a TV, but it was just directly on the floor, and there was no stand. And I would lay on this mattress, but it would be facing out the doorway, so like I could see out of the door. And my nan brought me chocolate milk and I think a biscuit or 2. And I think that's where it started, like the love of hot chocolate for me. And I don't know why, but she just made it so good. Like I never had it that good again. And it was, I remember watching 101 Dalmatians. In that same house, I remember laying in bed and like hearing police sirens and things like that whilst the window was open, because the window was at the top of the room, and so when I was on this bunk bed, I could see out of it to all the cars going past. One of the nicest houses I ever was in. There was one time where my nan was looking after me and my 2 older siblings, and I remember she was doing something, and I was really hungry, and I was trying to reach up on the kitchen countertop to grab I don't know what it was, some food or whatnot that she was making, and she wasn't done making it. And she smacked me on the back of my hand, and it killed so bad. It was the last time that I'd ever do something naughty around my nan again. After that I was very well behaved. But she had these hands, man, they were like really like, I don't know what it was, man, just so bony. And the thing is, when she just like, it's like a whip. And it killed so much. I remember when I was like 11 or 12, old enough to know, I had a kettle, and it was an electric kettle, and I was gonna put this kettle down whilst there was, like, I had water on it, like there was water on it, I put it in water, and I, like, was about to put it on electric, and I think it was one of those old ones, and my nan, like, pushed me over, kind of, like, making sure I didn't put this, like, electrocute myself. My nan lived in Sloane Square, and she had, like, quite a nice house, and it's quite funny, because a lot of people got bought out of the area that she was in, and she was, she's been in this majority of her life, and she never got bought out. But it's quite funny, if you look at all the houses along her street, you'll see that as you come to hers, it's kind of like sunken just a little bit, and every other house is like propped up, and hers is just sunken down a little bit. That same house used to have like an outdoor toilet, back like in the wartime, and you could go onto the roof, but they patched it up. You can't do that. You haven't been able to do that for years now. You could go through the attic up to the roof. That was really cool. She would every now and then, when her garden would get like a forest, she would call me and my brother over, and we'd do the garden. And just sitting here thinking about it now, she never used the garden, like by the time especially when I was born, she was like, what, 80, like 80, around there. She didn't use the garden. And it was nice, because it was really sweet of her, because I know that she was getting us to do something. And then, like, she would give us money, and obviously we'd always try to reject it, but you know how nans are, they'll kill you if you don't take the money, and especially if you've done something for them. But it was her way of giving us money, but like feeling like we earned it, even though like she didn't need the garden done. She just Yeah. Anyway, I've got loads of memories of my nan, and I could probably go on for absolutely ages. So I'll keep more of them in stock for another video. So yeah.